Racism don't work without black cooperation. Kamala Harris, President Biden, the Democratic Party, the Republican Party. Yeah. Y'all got money for Israel, you got money for Ukraine. Well, what about us? You didn't pass the George Floyd bill. You didn't pass the George Floyd bill, and you ain't talking about doing that. You ain't talking about passing the George Floyd bill, and in the last 7 days, you done killed more black people than a little bit. You done lynched them. You done hung them. You done shot a pregnant woman in a car. You done shot 2 people up in New York. You killing us like you killing the Palestinians. You feel me? And that ain't right. I'm talking about the making of black America. The making of black America. I'm the cook. All right? I'm the cook in Baltimore. I'm from Baltimore's worst to Baltimore's best. Y'all charged me with terrorism 2 times in 3 different states. This is leaders of a beautiful struggle. And they talk about reparations for the war on drugs. No, we want to file a class action lawsuit about the war on drugs. If you go to Andy Ellis, he got this book. That's me, Dwayne G. Davis. All right. In 2011, y'all locked me up and charged me with terrorism for making a documentary about the Democratic Party. Kwesi Mfume sent a letter telling you I was doing this on social media. We talking about the new faces of old Jim Crow, Scott Shellenberger, prosecutorial discretion, malice prosecution, retaliatorial prosecution, and using white supremacy to do it. And Marilyn Mosby know all about it. All right, we're going to talk about the cover-up crew. That's Judge Holland, Judge O'Malley, Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson, Judge Bridges, Judge Rossetti. We talking about the corruption in the courts. Roe versus Wade got turned. Well, we're going to talk about Dred Scott. That's the United States Senate. I sent this to Ben Cardin. Senator Ben Cardin's got this in 2007. He told me he couldn't be in a documentary. That's Scott Shellenberger. Mitchell Fields from the Baltimore County, the Public Defender's Office, Marilyn Mosby. Yeah, from 2007 to now. You feel me? Those 2 cases. I'm an activist in Baltimore. Activism ain't terrorism. And I use a toilet to do it. That's me. And that's city paper. Talking about the new Jim Crow. The 2021 Weaver Award. I took that Weaver money and turned it into a movie. We getting ready to turn it into a movie. I'm getting ready to turn it into a movie. My Journey for Justice. That's M&T Bank, Dwayne G. Davis, Weaver. And that's President Obama. And we're going to play the tapes like Watergate. We're going to play the tapes like Watergate. That Stop Snitching video from 2006. And A Hard Look when I first came here to Baltimore. Richard Sher, A Hard Look. Yeah, we're going to do a family reunion. That's Dwayne G. Davis, Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue, Maryland Arts. And that's Governor Westmore. That's Jane Miller. And like I said, leaders of a beautiful struggle. All right. We're talking about mass incarceration, and I've been talking about mass incarceration. So this book that I got, Davon Love, all of y'all got this. This is the book I gave Andy Ellis. And it's about Scott Shellenberger. So Whistleblower, the movie, individual acknowledgement of the state of Maryland, the county of Hartford, all right? It's a book about Baltimore. And that's Rob Fix, the movie producer. That's the FBI tape. That's Governor O'Malley, Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown. And that's right here, Maryland's prison industry. All right, Maryland's prison industry. We go down here, that's my Whistleblower, another book. And that's the Department of Justice ID number. All right. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. We're going to play these tapes like Watergate. We're going to play the Obama tape. We're going to play the Vegas tape. And we're going to release all material to the voters before the 2024 elections. That's Governor O'Malley, parole and probation. Parole and probation from 2000 and what? Yeah, that's how long we've been doing it. That's Jared Jimenez from the state Maryland elections. That's Eric Holder. Like I said, we're going to play the tapes like Watergate. That's my lawyer, Mr. Bailey. That's Patrick Fitzgerald. And that's my government file. And we talking about Dred Scott. Do blacks have rights in which white America respects? That's President Obama. And here's a consent to be videotaped. See? Spring Grove Medical Facility. Consent to be videotaped. We're going to talk about the prescription medication. We're going to talk about the abuses of power. And we're going to talk about your parole and your probation. All right, parole and probation. You got that? Attending physician and witness. Yeah, everybody. 3/10/2011. Linda Dodge, parole and probation. We talking about mass incarceration. You feel me? Mass incarceration. So leaders of a beautiful struggle, y'all got to stand in line. None of y'all been to jail. None of y'all suffered behind the war on drugs, but you want to make money off the war on drugs. Leaders of a beautiful struggle, that's the book. The new face of old Jim Crow. Andy Ellis got that. Baltimore Rewired, the money behind the machine. Welcome to the shit show. And I got a lot of shit to show you. Moses part of the Red Sea. Shorty part of some rednecks. And that's Lake County, Illinois. I shocked the sheriff and I pissed off his deputies. That's me, honorably discharged veteran of the United States Navy. And we talking about the great race debate. Social media for social change. All right? It's all right here in the book. Racism don't work without black cooperation. Remember that. That's Julian Jones. That's me in Baltimore County. Like I said, it's a movie about your prison industry. That's Rob Fix. That's The Real News. That's Bopa. And that's the truck you took from me. My license plate. You took a truck, a computer, 13 years worth of film. It was $250 million in intellectual property. That's the judge. Ask the judge. And that's the cover-up crew. That's Bilal. That's John Cardins. Yeah. Marilyn Mosby, Nick Mosby. Yeah. We was at the NAACP. I ran for office, lieutenant governor. Brian Bafe was in there. See who he is. See who that is? Tim Tennyson. He got that. Daryl DeSusu. He got that. That's the Department of Justice, Mr. Hardin, Criminal Division. Whistleblower on Scott Shellenberger and criminal charges. So Davon Love, y'all got this. Andy Ellis, you got this. Sidnor, you got this. Delegate Wells, you got this. Y'all got this. Release all material to the voters before Election Day. Kwaizi and Fume, being black in America. The making of black America. All right. It's an MPT learning moment. I went city, county, state, and federal levels. That's the legal notice. Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Lake County, Illinois. And Mayor Brandon Scott had that since he was Councilman Scott. Now he's Mayor Scott. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. If P. Diddy getting ready to go to jail and they going after the mayor of New York and they going after all these other black officials, dog, you got next. Shorty, pull your mask up? No. Shorty unmasked in Baltimore and ain't nothing you can do about it. Social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Instagram, TikTok. Closed mouth don't get fed and it don't get heard. But they're going to have to hear everything you got to say because you in the book. Andy Ellis. Play the tapes like Watergate.